Hello, good day class. This is the continuation of our previous lesson. So, this is all about school as an agent of social change. So, what are the objectives? So, we have the same objectives as our previous one. So, at the end of this chapter, you will be able to discuss how the school can serve as an agent of social change. Also, you will discuss how teachers, students, administrators, and other personnel could contribute in affecting positive social change in the society. And lastly, you will observe how innovative schools serve as agents of social change. So let's have a little bit review of our previous lesson. So last class, we talked about the different roles of schools. First, we have school as an organization. So in here, we talk about the organizational structure or bureaucracy of our school. So we talk about from national, regional, division, district up until to the local school level. So also we talk about kung ano bang tawag din sa mga heads na namumuno sa bawat level ng bureaucracy or ng organization ng isang school. Next role, we have school as a learning organization. So dito, we discussed yung main function ng school, and that is to help the learners to develop their knowledge, skills, and values. And it is very essential to every individual to know what are their future roles. And then lastly, school as a community. So as a community, the school is guided by four different essential elements. So first we have the vision. When we say vision, it is the sense of direction. Kung ano nga ba yung nilulook forward na ma-accomplish ng school para sa mga tao na or sa mga students within the community also. And next, values. What are the framework or the behavior, culture and behavior of the entire school? And then we have here leadership. So this provides administrative and management support for the day-to-day activities and functions of the school. And lastly, we have culture. So when we say culture, it pertains to the shared values and behaviors of students, teachers, staff, and administration. Okay, so now let's start for our main lesson. So this one is school as a social organization. So on our previous lesson, pinag-usapan natin school as an organization and school as a learning organization. Now we will talk about school as a social organization. So schools are important organizations that prepare young children of their future roles as productive citizens in the country. So sabi ko nga nung previous lesson natin na si school or sa school natin, made-develop ano nga ba yung skills na meron tayo, and ano nga ba yung mga abilities na meron tayo to prepare us and develop us para sa ating mga future profession as well as our future role. Kasi kung ano yung profession mo in the near future, that will also be your role in life. So the way schools fulfill this function has a strong effect on the quality of the education they provide. So I will give you an example. So ang ating university, okay, so we will talk about Cavite State University. Ano ba yung role ng ating university or ano nga ba yung vision? That is to prepare or to produce morally upright and globally competitive individual. So when we say morally upright, you have the values. You have this honesty, you will always say the truth, kagaya ng lagi kong sinasabi. And nakikita ko na sa lahat ng alumni ng ating university ay this one is present and also as a globally competitive. I think we are globally competitive. Lahat ng alumni ng Cavite State University, they are professionals right now, especially for those Bachelor of Secondary Education. We have a higher rating or high passing rating sa ating board examination. So, I think sobrang na-prepare ng ating university ang mga students and meron yung malaking impact or effect sa quality or sa kalidad ng education na kanilang ipinrovide para sa kanila. So, ganun din yung role namin ngayon ng mga teacher ninyo for you to prepare kung paano ang pagiging professional na guro in the near future. Like, 4 years or 5 years from now, makukuha mo din ang lisensyang gusto mo na makamit. So, there are several theories that try to explain the nature of the school organizations. So, what is that theory? The systems theory is the best to explain the nature of schools as a social organization. So, under this theory, it is best to examine some of the characteristics of schools, including the structure, culture, climate, leadership, and decision making, and also the relationships among personnel within the school. So we will talk about these characteristics of schools and how are they essential for the school. So first, we will talk about the structure. So as social systems, structures have characteristics of rational, natural, and open systems. They have hierarchies of authority, goals, and role expectations similar to bureaucratic organizations. So, individual needs affect employee behavior. Organizational goals are not firm. Informal organizations derive from interactions among individuals and schools. So, this came from Busco's 2014. So, in here, what is this all about? So this says that a school is structured in a seamless bureaucracy. So we cannot see the position and office based on the type of programs and services offered by school. And the size of or the population of the school also determines the structure of the school. Not only that the school is an integral part of the bigger education system from district, division, region, and national level. And the line of authorities and responsibilities are clearly defined. So, this bureaucratic structure of the school has received much criticism from the public, especially among the teachers and local school administrators. So there was a clamor of empowering teachers and principals in making classroom-based and school-based decisions. So kalimitan, uh, madalas, majujudge ang mga teacher on how will they impart knowledge, kung paano nila uh, sasabihin or ano yung mga lesson na ini-impart nila sa kanilang mga students. Not all the not all the member of the society would believe on what are the things that teacher is saying inside the school. So, marami tayong pwedeng kaharapin no criticisms when we enter the real battle. Sabi ko nga, ang school ay parang isang gera. Dapat uh, kumpleto ka ng gamit, kumpleto ka ng iyong pangribat. Ganon. So, there is a need to strengthen their position in soliciting public support for their school. So, as a teacher, we need to strengthen our position as a teacher. We need to develop our innovative programs na relevant and responsive to the context of the school. So, kailangan lahat ng gagawin nating activities and programs, this will be responsive and relevant sa needs ng ating society as well as ng school. And the school principal or the head of the school need more freedom to make decisions concerning their schools and teachers. Uh, and the teachers need to be empowered to make instructional innovations and decisions concerning their classes and students. So, si head or si principal, siya ang bahalang mag-decide kung ano ba yung nakakabuti para sa ating paaralan, and also with the support of the classroom teachers or the master teachers. Si si teacher naman or ang mga teachers naman, they need to strengthen their mind, their power also to make some instructional innovations and decision para sa kanilang classroom management. So, isa 'yun sa pinakamahirap na gawain ng isang guro. That is to s- to make uh, some innovative decisions for your class. But as a teacher, sobrang madali lang 'yan sa'yo kung sa tingin mo naman na ikakabuti ng mga students mo, and hindi lang ng students mo, ng students ng buong school na ginagalawan mo. So next, so that is all about the structure. Next we have culture and climate. So school culture is preserved and transferred to new members by the socialization process. So si culture, hindi lang school culture, yung culture natin sa ating country, pinapasa siya or it is transferred from generation to generation. Ganun din ang school culture. Pinapasa natin siya, we are transferring it to the new members. So, let's say for example, you are a FESO member right now, right? So, lahat ng culture from sa pinaka-umpisa ng Future Educator Society ay present sa anong um, anong tawag doon? Kung ano yung meron kayo right now. Kung ano ba yung organizational structure na meron kayo, ano ba yung mga bylaws na sinusunod ninyo, all of that ay nakaakibat pa rin sa culture na itinayo na nag-uumpisa pa lang ang PESO. So, ganun din ang school. So, new teachers learn shared values, beliefs, and norms when they interact and build relationships with their colleagues. So, for example, new teacher ka, and then all of the values, all of the norms and beliefs within the university or within the school are shared by the um, old teachers. Ibig sabihin, ito na yung kapag nakipag-usap ka sa mga lumang teacher, ayun, lumang teacher within that university or school, I think doon mo na malalaman or matututunan ano ba yung cultures and ano ba yung mga beliefs and norms within that school. So, the school culture is influenced by the philosophy and core values of the school. It is also continuously shaped by the culture of every individual members of the school. So, ang ating university, we have three core values: the truth, excellence, and service. So, as a teacher of this institution, kailangan present din sa amin yung tatlong core values na yun. Kasi, paano namin sila i-impart sa aming mga student kung mismong kaming mga teacher ay wala kami ng values or core values ng ating university. So, ganun lang po yun. So, we need to show it to you para kayo ay ma-inspire na magkaroon din ng core values na yun. So, as a kapsuwen nyo, you should or you must have that three core values. So, most likely, private schools or institutions, especially sectarian schools, sa mga private schools, they are very famous kasi sobra yung higpit nila to sustain their institutional norms and culture, especially among students. So, as I can see, merong mga students na galing private school dito and lalo na kung sectarian school ka nang galing, every first Friday, you have mass. Kasi ako nung high school, ganun kami. Kasi galing din akong sectarian school. Sobrang higpit ng aming school in terms of applying all the religious or yung mga values na nakikita sa Bible. So, sobrang higpit ng mga private schools in terms of this institutional norms and culture. So, norms are influential in shaping students' character and value system. So, um, oftentimes, the norms or school culture create a sense of place among others. So, when you have this norm and you have this value, parang at home ka. Kasi hindi ka others. Ayun yung parang isa pang role ng school norm and values. Kasi when we say Kabsueño, nakatatak na sa atin yung three core values na meron tayo. And what are the culture of being a Kabsueño? So, kapag sinabing, 'di ba kapag meron nga tayong mga parang saying outside like, ay, taga CVSU siya, siguro ganito siya, siguro ganyan siya. So, in a positive manner. So, sana wala tayong maririnig na negative na, ay, taga-Kaabsa siya, ganyan, ganyan. So, dapat maririnig natin, ay, taga-CVSU Carmona siya. So, I think na magaling yun siyang makisama. Uh, nagsasabi siya palagi ng totoo. Napakatalino niya in terms of decision making and everything. Okay? So, next. The institutional culture is the thread that binds all teachers, students, staff, and alumni. And it is their identity as a school. So, sabi ko nga kanina, uh, hindi lang kayo yung dapat merong core values na sinusunod ng ating university or kung ano man yung school. Because para siyang isang tali. Sabi nga dito, the thread, isa siyang tali na nagbabind sa lahat ng teacher, ng student, ng staff, as well as sa mga nakagraduate na sa university. So, kasi 'di ba, hindi naman porket nakagraduate ka na tapos na doon ang pagiging kapsuwenyo mo. Pagka-graduate mo, dala-dala mo pa rin yung pagiging kapsuwenyo. Especially, this is your bachelor's degree, di ba? So, dala-dala mo siya sa iyong diploma, dala-dala mo siya sa iyong resume or your curriculum vitae. So, it is their identity as a school. Sabi ko nga, yung kanina, kapag sinabing taga CVSU, ganyan, ganon, ganon. So, we should practice these core values. Next, climate. Uh, It represents an organizational distinguishing characteristics, feelings, and behavior that can be represented with the framework consists of the four elements. So we have four elements in here na ano ba yung climate ng isang school. So first, physical frame is the physical factors like equipment or classroom. So, ang ating university, we are very famous on being called the Green University or ang university within the market. Kasi 'di ba kapag nga nasakay tayo ng jeep, 'di ba? We are paying our fare. Saan po? Sa Cavso po, sa Palengke. So, ganun na yung parang naging parang nakasanayan ng lahat ng taga Carmona or lahat ng taga CVSU Carmona. very famous tayo kasi sobrang green nga naman ang ating university. And also, the na sobrang proud kasi we are state university and our facilities on our university are with air conditioned units and I think very conducive for learning. Second social frame is the social factor. So that is the next one. Kung paano tayo makikipag salamuha sa iba't ibang tao. Next, environment, mostly related to the social behavior of individuals within a school. Sabi ko nga, when we say social frame, ito yung pakikipag-usap mo sa ibang tao. You should, uh, you should have the core values. Kailangan totoo tayo sa lahat ng sinasabi natin. Kailangan may talino sa bawat salitang binibitawan natin. And then lastly, structural frame, it represents the factors such as hierarchy, authority, role, and symbolic frame. That is the part of culture, like beliefs, norms, and values. Ayun na yung pinag-usapan natin kanina sa first part natin, which is structure. So, all of this came from Kowalski 2010. So, that is the second and third characteristic of school. Kanina structure, next culture and climate, and then next we have the leadership and decision making. So in social systems of schools, an important aspect of leadership is the quality and systematic effects of functions and behaviors of principals as the leaders. So this came from Bosco's 2014. So the Governance of Basic Education Act provided a way to enhance the system of leadership and decision-making process in the school. So currently, let's say for example, sa Department of Education, principals are the local executives in their schools. So they are the one who develop the vision and plans for improving the school and for helping the students improve their scholastic performance. So annually, ang school ay they are mandated to submit their annual school improvement plan, which serves as the basis for their budget and for evaluating their performance. So likewise, the teachers are now empowered to develop innovations that will improve students' achievement and performance. So, hindi lang basta nagde-decide si head, hindi lang basta nagde-decide ang mga teacher kung paano ba patatakbuhin ang isang school. So, it is guided by the different theories as well as kung ano ba yung naging performance annually ng isang school. So, what are the things to improve? Ano ba yung kailangang pag-focusan? Uh, and that thing, it has a lot of factors. So, next, we have the relationships. So, social organization like schools are stemmed from interaction among people both within and outside of the organization. Relationships within the school building and with the community are essential elements of socialization and have a significant impact on many vital processes. So, sa school, meron tayong iba't ibang relationship na binubuo together with our teacher, together with our classmates, and ano nga ba yung reason? Why is it important to build this kind of relationship between the school? I think the main reason is we can share the values that we have each other, especially for positive values and norms. And it is very important to acquire this kind of values and beliefs. So, nasa sa iyo kung i-acquire mo ba kung anong value meron yung classmate mo, yung meron yung teacher mo. And as far as I know, pwede mo siyang maging inspiration. Ayun. So, I think that is the end of our lesson. So, let's have sobrang maiksi lang to. Let's have a short recap. So, schools are as a social organization, we have different characteristics. First, structure. This is the hierarchy or of authority or goals and role expectations of the school. And next, we have the culture and climate. So when we say school culture, these are the behaviors that is preserved and transferred to new members by the socialization process sa pagko-communicate. And next, we have the climate. When we say climate, these are the distinguishing feelings, characteristics, and behavior that is represented by four elements. So the four elements are physical frame, social frame, environment, and the structural frame. Next, we have the leadership and decision making. How does the head of the school and the teachers decide on what does their school need to improve? And then lastly, we have the relationship, how we communicate or socialize with the person in our school. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope that you learned something today. So next, do activity number 3. I will post it within the day, and the submission day will be next week. I think that will be uh, October 5. Okay, October 5 up until 11:59 p.m. So, whole day, pwede niyong gamitin siya. So, some awesome words. So, kahit sobrang hirap nung mga pinagdadaanan natin nowadays, especially our educational system, you just need to believe in yourself and trust yourself that you can do everything because you have God. Okay? So, thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you learned something today. Have a good day and always keep safe. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, if you have questions, you can message your class presidents and sila na yung mag-forward sa akin ng inyong mga concerns. And for my consultation hours, that will be tomorrow, Wednesday, from 12 p.m. up until to 2 p.m. So I will answer your concerns during that hours. So again, thank you very